In LSR scheme, then, localized culture combinations are significant, and it is important to note that LSR is not suggesting that these culture types have been blended, rather that they exist side by side in a given local area. If we look specifically at Texas, LSR says that the dominant culture type statewide is the traditionalistic culture. A strong infusion of individualistic culture exists in the state as well. If we examine the distribution of T's and I's across the state, we see an interesting pattern. If we imagine a line running north-south, roughly along the Interstate 35 corridor, on the eastern side of that line, traditionalism is the dominant culture type and individualism is the subculture. To the west of the line, individualism is the dominant culture type and traditionalism is the subculture, with a small pocket of moralistic subculture present in the deep Rio Grande Valley. Whereas the bulk of the state's population resides east of the line, the state's overall dominant culture type is traditionalism. Now that we have a sense of the geographical patterns of LSR's scheme, we can explore what he means by moralism, individualism, and traditionalism. Essentially, LSR is saying that people in each of these three culture types have distinctive views with respect to politics, government, and public policy. In moralistic culture, people view politics as a healthy civic enterprise. Everyone should participate in the political process. Political parties are seen as vehicles to attain goals believed to be in the public interest. Third parties tend to be popular. Political parties in general are subordinate to principles and policy issues. Electoral competition is over issues, and winning public office is seen as an opportunity to implement policies and programs. Government is thought of as a commonwealth, that is, a means to achieve the good of the community through positive action. Appropriate areas of public policy include any area that will enhance the community, although non-governmental action is preferred. Social as well as economic regulation are considered legitimate. New programs will be initiated without public pressure if believed to be in the public interest. In other words, although private efforts are preferred, there is not a knee-jerk cultural opposition to government initiatives if they are perceived to serve the interests of the community.